I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. And they took that loss to just 1 point. Those close ones hurt the most.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate. And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three ball is good. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg. For teams that are out of the playoff picture, what's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Yeah, check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Drew Holiday scored. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Stolen by Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Thunder foul.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Now, here's Holmgren. Bounce pass from Williams. Pass to Joe. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the high post. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Once again, fans, let's make some noise for your Thunder Girls dance team.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Boston ball.
Celtics trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Tatum. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the chart.
And he's good on the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum gets the bucket.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
20 feet out. Holmgren can't hit. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. The offensive rebound.
Jason Tatum.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup. 12 points for him.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And Holiday, here we go.
Assisted by...
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Tatum over to help. Inside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Off with the layup. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Thunder up 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team. But that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
Here's Dort.
Celtics foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
All free throws good from Dort. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
Pass to Hauser. Misses the 3. The Thunder leading by 3 to the inside.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. The third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Here's Joe. Just his first attempt. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Pass to Williams. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 3. Williams with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And Oklahoma City making a change here.
Into the lineup for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far.
Even though it wasn't a clear pass, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Richard, you know, some guys just seem to improve with age, and Al Horford is one of them.
Yeah, kind of like Brook Lopez. Horford's become such an excellent three-point shooter. Keeps himself in top condition, and everyone around him is better at all things.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Tillman. Here's White. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Checking in for the
Celtics making a switch here.
Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown.
And the Celtics with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Horford no luck.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
White with it. Defended by Giddey. And stolen by Hayward. Down low. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. Fades away. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's White. And there's the drive. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Checking in for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The kick out to Brown. Takes the 3. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
Yeah, you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
The 3 from Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but it's hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Thunder. 28. The Celtics.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics trailed by 6. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got the first points of the second half here for the Celtics.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Porzingis with the block. Goes back up. Brown, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
To the middle. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by Brown.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. I'm not the loudest, or may show everything. Kevin?
You know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Good. I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. Offline with his three. Here's Williams.
Celtics.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Second team foul.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Illegal screen.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on details.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a three-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
The Thunder leading by 8. There's Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 9.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
White, good.
Drew Holiday.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
So it's the Celtics now. A 12-point game. Brown outside. Shoots over Dort. The kick out to Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires.
Jaylen Brown.
Cans the shot from the wing. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Got to be cognizant of where Brown is at all times because this man will torch you.
And here's Holiday who will bring it up for Boston. He doesn't hit that one.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from three-point range.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that. I just love when teams make it work down low.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And every season, SGA seems to up his offensive game, which is why he's an all-star caliber talent.
He takes it in. And the dunk by Tatum.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the
46. The Celtics, 37.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Porzingis. The shot from the low post is good.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Here's Giddey. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Pritchard. Giddey defending. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Porzingis. Giddey defending. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute play. Pass to Giddey. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Here's Joe. Lock at 6. Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
For your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Pritchard. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board a what?
And it's good, 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Horford's shot is good.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 7. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Horford. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City.
Excellent outlet pass, hoping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 9. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. And the Celtics making a change here. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. The three from Tatum. Trains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 19 points.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to White. Here's Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Our timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're ahead by 1. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Thunder making a change here. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And you talk about confidence. Holmgren has loads of it.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Porzingis. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Taken away by Holiday. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Tatum. Can't hit that one.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a #1 option. Another chance here to prove himself. And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity strike to close this one out.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, and they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So neither attempt will...
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That's good from Gilgeous Alexander. Off the inbound. And Gilgeous Alexander throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Here we go.
It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Minnesota, where the Timberwolves will try to protect home court. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Here's Towns. Has to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Edwards. Porzingis with the block. Brown outside. Back to White. Outside Holiday. Outside White. And it's off from three-point range. And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
Good on the bucket.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
And finished off by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, the bounce. Go ahead in.
It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's McDaniels. No good with the triple. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Pass to Conley. Now Edwards. Guarded by Tatum. Edwards. That's good.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. So tough.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Substitution on the court.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Towns. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
Well, how about the maturity of Towns? Recognizing the situation and just beats the clock.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. His 3-pointers off the mark. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside, Horford. To the middle. Here's Tillman. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Timberwolves leading by 4. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop them now.
Pass to McDaniels. The rebound by the Celtics. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by the Celtics. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Here's Towns. Up and in on the layup. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
24 seconds left to play in the first. Tillman's shot is good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Inside. Here's McDaniels. Towns, no luck. Brown outside. Pass to Hauser. With 1 on the clock. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Timberwolves on
15. The Celtics 13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Brown, right side. The Celtics working the ball around now. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Just 3 to shoot. Brown.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Here's Tillman. It's good. Tillman's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And they double up Brown. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Edwards. Morris with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Brown now atop the key. Back to Horford. Pass to Tillman. Out to the right wing. Now here's Brown. He has yet to score. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Celtics shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. Pass to Reed. And finished off by Edwards.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Here's Porzingis from the arc. Traps in the tray. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Offensive rebound. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And he's able to get it back. And it's White missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And good that time.
Assisted by
Reeves got his first points in this one.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Timberwolves lead by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Tillman. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Boston, no good that time either. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. No good. That would have tied it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Gobert. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Celtics trail by 3. The kick out to Tatum. For the tie. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got the first bucket of the third here for Boston. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And here is Conley after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. And finished off by McDaniel.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
assisted by Kyle Anderson.
White left side. Here's Porzingis. Outside, Horford. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Celtics making a switch here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That's a 2 from Towns. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Now here's Towns. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Pass to Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Pass to Conley. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 9 points.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
And that one drops for him. Conley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
It's White on the wing. Fires from deep. Tries again. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 9. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Now Moore. Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. Reeves got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. Outside, Horford. Fires top of the key. Kept alive. Outside, Holiday. Over Moore. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
49, the Celtics, 37.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timberwolves leading by 12. And here's Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Back to Towns. And stolen by Tatum. Moving it up. Brown wide open. He fires. Drills the baseline jumper.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Yes, that goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Mr. Porzingis makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Outside, Edwards. Lock at 6. Outside, Towns. And stolen by Tatum. Pritchard. Back to Brown. Right side, Porzingis. The second chance effort. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. Outside, Conley. Minnesota again turning it over. Celtics making a switch here.
Substitution on court.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Down low. Out to Porzingis. And that one hits back iron.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? Oh. You got to be kidding. How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Tatum. Pulls up. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
That is the exceptional versatility that Jason Tatum shows, and it's every night, guys.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Porzingis. Minnesota with the rebound. To the inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the deep credit. Did just enough to force him to clank out.
To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
I'm not having a good night, Oren. I'm lagging during shotting. They cheating me with this lag lick WTF.
.2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks. In that one, it wasn't pretty.
See what I mean?
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
At the line to the paint. Here's Edwards. It doesn't go for him. White with the defensive effort.
And, you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 3. And the layup good by Brown.
This is why guys love playing with Holiday. I mean, because of how unselfish he is.
Here's Edwards. No good with the elbow jumper.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And here's Tatum for 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. McDaniels. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Brown throws it down hard.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Out of bounds.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
White, good.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
To the lineup for the Celtics.
Celtics making a switch here. Kept alive. They'll kick out to Towns. It's good from long range. Towns has got 5.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Out to White. Fires from deep. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Hauser. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tries it from 9. Horford, no luck.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Celtics entertainment, let him hear it.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Here's Hauser. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
The first quarter.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns.
13, the Timberwolves. 17.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
For your Celtics,
and let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Pass to Minot. Now Reed. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brown outside. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Minnesota calls timeout. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Big group substitution now for Minnesota.
Celtics entertainment.
So it's Minnesota now. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And Boston with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Holiday, no one around him. And it's off the back rim, no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Here's Gobert, and Tatum pulls it down.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well. Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Pass to White. Tatum on the wing. Porzingis inside.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Now, here's McDaniels. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on White. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's off from three-point range.
Anthony Towns.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Rebound by Alexander Walker.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Stolen by Holiday. Here's Brown. And the rejection by Towns. Edwards with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Tatum. Over Edwards. That one a little long.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Now here's Towns. Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical. How about... Oh, my goodness! Tatum! Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Gobert can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Tillman. Tatum on the wing. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Here's Tillman. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Horford, no luck. Taken away by Holiday. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so we conclude the first half. Celtics
score. The Celtics 29.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Minnesota calls timeout. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Boston leading by 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Tatum's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Boston. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Back to White. Over in the corner, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the block. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Pass to White. And Holiday has it in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Got one. Finally a W. Had to warm up.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Reed. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome. Off the charts, a short center who still makes his presence felt. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Drew Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach. Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Porzingis. Reed with the rebound. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And the Celtics making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game at halftime is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks.
Hes raging. He quit LOL. SMH. Winning.
The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And, Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Porzingis lays it up and banks it in.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Kicks it out to Lillard. To the paint. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Over in the corner, White. Good for the... basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Pass to Lillard. Down low. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And Beasley now atop the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Middleton. Beasley outside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Now, make no mistake, there's some big-time athleticism when you're talking about Malik Beasley. Rise up and finish at the cup.
Holiday gets the bucket. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
Back to Porzingis. Out to White. And he drops it in from the low post.
2 minutes.
White's got his second basket of the game.
Assistant.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Portis. Launches a 3. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Tillman. And he makes... No mistake on the slam dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Connaughton. And good that time.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Pritchard. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Just 4 to shoot. Horford gets the bucket.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Beverly trying to free himself up. No good from Connaughton. Outside, White. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul.
As we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long, they've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. And the basket by Hauser.
Two wins in a row. Go Celtics LOL. I'm a Lakers fan though LOL. Well sorta. Can I get another one? Tonight's record is 2-2.
It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Taking a look at Milwaukee.
Yeah, and they just look sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
First personal
and
foul.
there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Pass to Lopez. And here's Middleton. Back to Lillard.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowd scores and gets them out of their comfort zone.
Outside, Porzingis. Lopez with the steal. Lillard with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. To the paint. Here's Middleton. 2 points. That one goes.
Assisted.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
The kick out to Brown. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now. Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now here is Holiday. We saw him with 10 points last game. Brown inside. Knocks it loose.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. As the season winds down, Doris, the top squads have certainly separated themselves from the rest of the pack.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. And despite everyone playing hard this year, both conferences have become super competitive. It is getting more and more difficult to become and sustain being a top team.
Once again, fans, Celtics Entertainment.
Here's White. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Brown wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lillard outside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Foul.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Several teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Right side Holiday. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Horford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Bobby Portis.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Sam Hauser.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And the free throw, no good. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Okay, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Here's Horford.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
Good work defensively by Crowder. Bucks passing it around. Down low. There's Portis.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to White. Here's Tillman, defended by Portis. White, good.
That's all about determination from Derek White. Doesn't let the contact deter him.
Horford high post. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Good work there as it goes.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Now here's Lillard. Fires the three. Rebounded by Hauser.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Lillard from outside. They get the rebound. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Milwaukee, no good that time either. He can't get that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead Celtics
7. The Bucks 12.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Here's Holiday. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
Here's Giannis. And Boston with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Craig, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Using his size, Giannis.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Back to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Inside Tatum.
Now there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Beverly for three. Here's Giannis. Off the left rim and out.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
At the line for your Celtics.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. Because I'm not the loudest and may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. There's Brown with the three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Browns got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. Oh!
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
The half-court bomb falls off target.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Horford gets the bucket.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Portis for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics with the lead. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Tillman. Peyton Pritchard.
1:15 left here in the second. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Outside Portis. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Portis has got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
But you can see Patrick Beverly lifting his team with his ability to find an open teammate. Pretty pass.
And the shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built the lead here with a much better second quarter.
3-on-3. Back to Tatum. Right wing. Here's Tillman. Pass to Pritchard. Another shot. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Tatum. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Portis. On its way from Beasley for 2. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And the shot goes in.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Willard's willingness to challenge defenders.
Outside Tatum. Unloads from 13. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Tatum pulls it down.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The lead is 2. Here's the 3. Boston again missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Lillard. And stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Back to Beverly. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. To the left wing. Outside Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building. The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
And he's good on the second. Bucks trail by 5. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Middleton right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Connaughton. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now a timeout called by Boston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Beverly wide open. And again, the Bucks miss. Pass to Pritchard. .122 left in the third quarter. Here's Tillman. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offensive rebound.
You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
For Boston, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Just can't seem to get right from the free throw line here in the second half.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
.43 seconds left in the third. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 5. Now here's Beverly. Still yet to score. The second effort. Here's Gallinari. And he converts the layup.
Well, he's got the size and strength. Gallinari doing work on the glass.
Here's Horford. pass to Pritchard. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Tillman. Out left to the wing. All alone. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
And good that time.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
At the end of the third quarter.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
31. The Bucks.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th.
Make some noise, fans.
Boston leading by 3. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Holiday. Outside, Horford. For the 3. Lillard with the rebound.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Lopez. Lays it up off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Portis drives in. Pass to Lopez. That's a 2 from Lillard. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
There's White. Out to Porzingis. And they'll get another chance. Back to White. And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul. Coming on to the floor.
Horford with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Porzingis. Crowder with the steal. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. That's a 2 from Lillard.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end. Outstanding.
Plenty of space. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Beasley. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little, and finally now taking the lead.
Free throw, good, Beasley.
Celtics.
Guys, for Malik Beasley, it comes down to one thing in my mind, taking good shots. When he does that, he's super effective.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Timeout called the Bucks.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
All right, fans, let's give it up for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. Giannis with the hustle points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Tatum draws the double. It's White on the wing. Shoots the three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Horford from outside. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. On the wing, Giannis. Back to Middleton. Pass to Giannis. 4 on the clock. Used a shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Right side Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Fifth personal foul.
So it's the Celtics now.
Second team foul.
Pass to Tatum.
For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
Outside, White. Lets it go with a three. Kicks it out to Lillard. Giannis outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And a push by Antetokounmpo!
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Look how bad and lagging this is making me mad.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch. Get buckets.
On the wing, Brown. Right side, Tatum. Oh, Tatum, a wicked slam!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Money!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Well, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Here's Lillard. And Lopez has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Lopez. Lillard outside. Over Holiday. Oh, off target. Brown right side. outside Tatum to take the lead. Oh, missed it. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime.
We're headed to overtime.
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So it's Boston now. Outside, Horford. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Tillman.
Substitution.
Back to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Okay, fans. Who needs a free t-shirt? Get up on your feet. Lopez, Chris Middleton, Damian Lillard.
The Bucks trail. Right side, Portis. Lillard outside. To the inside. Lopez. Can't get it to fall. Here's Tillman. Brown outside. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
From Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Damian
Bucket is good.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
T-shirt. What now, fans?
The Celtics with the lead. Over in the corner, White. Tatum with it. Just 5 to shoot. Over Giannis. Boston again missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Ball stolen.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Tillman. Clock at 4. And they pick up 2. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Ball.
Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. It counts. And he has plucked them to within 2 points.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Bobby Portis.
First, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Jason Tatum.
Well, we know Jason Tatum is fearless. The pressure moments have never rattled this young man. Here's another one.
to the right wing. Portis inside the three-point line. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And that's an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. The Bucks making a switch here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Lillard. Miss.
And what time is it? It's game time. Lillard relishes going to the line in these close ones.
The line for the Bucks.
And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by one. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first overtime. The Bucks making a switch here. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. No good. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. To the inside. Yes!
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Guys, your thoughts?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
Will count. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win